First things first, happy 14th to my favorite breakfast burrito, also known as my son, AJ. Shameless mom plug. My Friday flick up for this week was I blamed myself for something that was really quite silly. I blamed myself for not having started a project sooner. And it was probably the silliest thing I could have ever done. Why? Well, we have a tendency to blame ourselves for not having, certain things under our belt at one point in time, and then looking back when we finally get the courage to start or to make inroads or like kind of get things moving, we look back and we're like, oh, why didn't I do this sooner? Couple of reasons you didn't do it sooner. One, you didn't know if you wanted to do it then or not. Should you really start a project or start a new relationship or couple yourself to something? If you're not sure that you want to do it, energetically, it's doomed to fail. Two, you didn't have the same resolve, the same composure, the same wisdom, the same whatever then that you do now. Hindsight is 20/20. And to blame your younger self or a version of yourself that didn't exist back then for something that it didn't know that it didn't know or didn't know that it needed, waste of energy and time. And lastly, if we're going to do this in threes, because most great things do happen in threes, you're supposed to do it now. Now that you know better, you do better. Now that you have more, you do more with what you have, right? You're a better steward of the seed that is trying to be sown. You're a better steward of your spirit, and you are able to lock in on your purpose from a space that's not toxic. It's not rooted in grind culture. It's not rooted in whatever. It's rooted in you. And now it gets to take root and bear fruit for yourself and all those that are coming to your good graces. So at the end of the day, stop blaming yourself for not having moved forward in the way that you're supposed to back then, as opposed to being a better steward of the time that you have right now. That being said, motherhood is what checked me. And I am really grateful to my son for always being a reflection of what it means to do better by yourself and for the collective. It's beautiful watching somebody who is 50% of your genetic makeup reflect back to you the parts of you that need to kind of be rearranged and put back into order in a different way, potentially sometimes. So I'm grateful to him for that. I sincerely hope that he continues to shine and be a blessing to everyone else, because he certainly is that for me. And it's a reminder for you to stop blaming yourself and go be that blessing to other people. Keep your gazes forward. Start today.